Hey guys!
Hello everyone!
Hello!
Hi! How's it going?
We are live!
We're here! Hello everyone!
It's been so long since we've streamed. It feels like it's been forever, but we're here, we're live, and...
Did you do ultra low latency?
Oh, no, I did not. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Sorry everyone, it's a little bit delayed, but it's okay. But hello!
Hi!
Hello! I think we're just
Yay.
going to sit and chat today. Maybe we'll turn on super chats in a little bit.
You might want to slow down the chat.
I think I am going to do that. The chat is going crazy. What is...
Hi everyone! Happy New Year, by the way.
Yes, Happy New Year. How's everyone doing? We've got some massive changes that have happened.
Yes. If you hadn't seen all the videos, I got married.
She did.
Isn't this crazy? This is crazy, you guys.
Oh, should we get like a close-up? Or I guess you can see it on...
Well, yeah, I think so. But I also have I have a band.
Oh, what are
And-
you doing?
So my band's really pretty too. It's like just diamonds. Anyway, thank you everyone. Honestly, thank you to everyone for all of the love and support. Everyone saying congratulations and that they're so happy for me. And honestly, I'm just so grateful and just appreciative of everyone's support. It was like a very I was so nervous last week to post all those videos because, you know, it was like wrong confirmation, proposal, and then wedding. And I think I just really appreciate everyone who's understanding of it all. Because that was my biggest fear about everything, was just like some people not understanding why we posted that way, but it's very
feels
clear
like
to me
everybody-
everyone like understands what's happening and like why we did it the way we did it. And you know,
I feel like I didn't see anything negative.
I've seen some negative things.
Funny!
But you know, it's so funny because like Aaron was like reading a bunch of comments and I was like, I'm staying off my phone. I'm like, I'm not gonna read a lot. And of course, like the ones that I do see, one was like, why didn't he pay for her nails to get done? And I'm like, what? They were done. My nails were done. But like, of course, like I would read the bad ones. But anyway, no. So I was like, I'm just gonna stay off and like read a couple here and there. And like Aaron was telling me about everything, and then all the comments on like my Instagram are great. So I just, yeah, very, very thankful to you guys. Yeah, my new name is Veronica Merrell -Burris. So, which I haven't changed my name on social media. I think I'm going to keep the handle Veronica Merrell.
Well, I think...
And then I'm just going to put in the bio, like -Burris. Because I don't know about... It'd be really long. My username. So I'm just going to keep it Veronica Merrell. And then just
that's easy.
Like when you go to my actual page, you'll see. But I kind of freaked out because it was like, once you do this, you can't change it for 30 days. And I was like, well, what if I accidentally like type it all wrong? So I'm like, I've been putting it off about changing my name on
I don't think it's that
apps.
big of a deal, to be
Well,
honest.
it freaked me out because it was like, if you do it wrong, and then I was like,
Well, I think just leaving at Veronica Merrell and then keeping...
So I said, what about Joe? Do I really have to announce, like, do I
No.
really have to say my middle name every single
No.
time? Like, no, I'm not going to say my middle
No.
name every time. That's
Just-
my middle name.
I think if you just say... just put in like what you just said, like in the bio of Instagram, Veronica Merrell -Burris or
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah, that's what
Burris,
I'm going
and
to do.
keep at Veronica Merrell, because someone might take at Veronica Merrell and everyone's going to follow that account.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people
Yes.
are gonna be like I don't know what I was gonna say.
Well, anyway.
Who's Joe? That's our middle name.
That's our middle
is Joe.
name.
So yeah, what do you
thank
guys? Do you guys?
so much. And if you guys didn't pick up on how we got married. We got married at the courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
So
it was at a courthouse.
It was very chill. It was very it was so intimate with the family. It was so great. It was just Aaron's family, my family members, and it was just really a perfect day. And then it rained, which like it rarely rains here in California. And like of course the time it rains on my wedding day. And a lot of people were saying it's good luck. But then I was like crying on the inside because of my dress. Because of how dirty it got.
No, it's okay though.
No, it got dirty. And then like when the photographer sent over the photos, I was like, my dress is white. I think she
photoshopped all the dirty.
She like got rid of the dirtiness in the dress. But hey, you know what? I would have done that too. So, but in the video, you can see how dirty my dress got from the dirt. So
no, the rain made the pics look so pretty.
I know it really did. The rain, it made it very magical. But I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, not everyone wants rain. And
yeah, but it never rains it never rains in California. Literally, like, it was raining like all last week for some reason. But like, I think it's special that it rained because it's like all these people have pictures at the courthouse when it's sunny, while Ronnie and Aaron are one of the few who have pictures at the courthouse where it's raining. And it's so cute. And, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, the dress was expensive.
Everyone's saying the dress was pretty. Have you cleaned it yet?
Nope. It's actually not too bad.
Well, I do know people you can go get it cleaned.
Okay.
From. They're like over there.
Yeah.
I keep seeing some comments about me. We are not talking about me. This is about Ronnie. And you guys don't need to ask about if I'm getting married or anything. Because that's... No.
Yeah, I mean, here, I'm going to, like, say it. Aaron and I have been dating for 4 years. Like, 4 years is a long time to be with someone. And so we were like, you know, we want to take the next steps in our relationship. And this was the next step to take. So...
Madison says, is it weird not living at home? What's it like? Well, if I'm going to be honest, I just got back in town yesterday. And so I
this is how I described it to my mom the other day. It was like I for the past 4 years, if you guys didn't watch the videos, like, I've never spent the night at Aaron's place. Like, throughout the 4 years we've been dating, like, yeah, we've gone on, like, vacations and stuff, but, like, like, when we're here, I've never spent the night at his apartment, or, like, when he was living in downtown, or, like, with Alex. Like, I never spent the night. I stayed late. Don't get me wrong. I stayed late a lot, but, and I would come home at, like, 5 in the morning. Anyway, I still made sure to, like, get back home and just, like, be here. And so for the last 4 years, it felt like every time I would go over to Aaron's place, it was like, sorry, it's kind of hard for me to figure out the right words to say. Whenever I would go to his place, it felt like I was, like, visiting. So, and then when I would come back, it was like, this is my home. So then now that I'm living at the apartment, it still feels like my body's like, oh, I'm just visiting. And then when I come here to the house, it's like, oh, but no, I'm visiting here. So it's like my body's kind of like...
I'm trying to figure out where is your home?
Yeah.
Well, like...
Also,
like,
5 a.m. was like once. Just so I'm...
no one...
Like, super late once. So.
No, it's fine. We don't care.
Oh,
I mean,
honeymoon?
it's not an issue.
Someone's asking me about a honeymoon. We're gonna wait. I think we want to prioritize saving money first. And, guys, I don't know. I think we're going to try saving up for a house rather than splurge. We are gonna go somewhere for his birthday, but we're not counting that as like the honeymoon. I also really hate that we have to like consider something a honeymoon. Like, why can't we just go travel somewhere? So, yeah, I have a very different perspective on the whole like wedding thing than a lot of people. And I feel like throughout this whole process, like I just feel like I have I'm very low key about everything. Like, anyways, I don't know. I don't want to go into detail because some people get very like judgmental about like the certain things you're supposed to do on your wedding day and stuff. But like, I just wanted to get married. I just like the little minor things like it didn't really matter to me. So anyway,
someone asked Vanessa, where'd it go? Why did you decide to keep your relationship private or public, or why do you make your relationship public while Ronnie made hers private? My answer to that is like each relationship is just different, and for me, like I just felt like I didn't want to hide John. Like I didn't want to like be self-conscious about stories and not putting him in there or like all this stuff, and it's just like you guys know I'm dating him, but that's like it, it's just like you can be public but private still.
And I will say, when I first met Aaron, it was a very different time on social media for us and even for him, where it was like we need to be careful. So but to each their own. Each relationship is very different, and we've seen lots of relationships succeed, even like being public online, but then we've also seen relationships kind of like So, honestly, it was just, what is happening? Honestly, I think for me and Aaron's relationship, we did what was best for us. So, yeah.
I think, look, every relationship is different, and, this is just advice for everyone else. Like,
also, even just because you, like, went, quote unquote, public with John, it's still a very private relationship.
Exactly.
And I think that's, like, the difference the difference between what me and Aaron did versus what Vanessa did is me and Aaron never confirmed. It was pretty obvious we were dating, and whereas Nessa was like, this is my boyfriend, and that's it, and then that's all we really like see is that like a picture here and there. But I'm yeah. Anyway,
what are you doing to the mic, Nessa?
What?
Are you doing something? Is the mic making weird noises?
I don't think so. I think more people would be commenting that.
Oh, well, I'm not doing anything. Anyways, yeah, look, each relationship is different, and it's up to you to be the judge of, like, what you want to do. Like, if someone tells you, oh, you need to stay private, like, but you want to go public, that's up to you. It's your relationship, and you can decide. And I'm a strong believer of just keeping things private, but also letting people know, hey, I'm in a relationship. And obviously, Ronnie, like, you would look at her Instagram and Aaron's, and you could tell they were dating. You could tell. You could tell they were a thing. And people were asking all the time. And honestly, it was just such a funny. It was always a funny thing to read. Is Ron real? And people getting so heated about Ronnie and Aaron not confirming, when it was just like, it's clearly obvious. Like, everyone knows. Why are people like getting so mad? It was just annoying, but like,
I think the hardest part about it was like reading comments that were like, they're so immature for keeping things private. Like, why are they lying to us and stuff like that? And I'm like, I'm not lying. I just never confirmed it. But like, what we did worked. So, and now look at us. We're married. But yeah, and then something that me and Aaron have noticed is that a lot of people aren't really reading the dates on our videos. And so a lot of people were thinking that Aaron asked me to be his girlfriend, like, ASAP. And then we got engaged the next day, and then we got married the next day. But, like, that didn't happen. So we...
Did a priest marry you guys? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I saw that comment. I meant to address that earlier.
Who's our grandpa?
It's my grandpa. Our grandpa is a minister, a pastor. And me and Aaron asked him if he would do the honors of marrying us. And he was like, yes, it would be my honor. And so my grandpa, he,
Nana. Grandma texting me. She's probably watching our live stream. She's like, I'm going to text Vanessa. See if she responds. Yeah, it was our grandpa. He's an ordained minister. He's married to lots of people, as in, like, was the minister who married 2 people, like, said, you're a man and wife. Wait, or husband and wife. And so our grandpa did it. It was just, like, a really cool thing to see him do that, because we grew up with him, and he's awesome. He's an awesome dude.
yes.
And so I also saw a question saying, who caught the bouquet?
No, bouquet
Ronnie
was...
and Aaron, like, there was not... They just kind of kept it very
this is what
straight to the point.
This is what I was saying when I was like, I did not really want to do all the traditional things. At least, like, not like, you know, I just didn't want to throw a bouquet. I didn't want to wear a garter. I didn't want to do the thing where he, like, has to take it off my leg and throw, like, that's just not me. And so I just really wanted something super low key, and we wanted something low key anyway because of COVID as well. So
I think that's great. And, you know, everyone came here after, and we hired caterers, and they kind of made our house into a little restaurant type thing. And it was so beautiful, and it was just really fun. And I just really enjoyed that. You know, it wasn't all about the let's do the traditions or the first dance, or, you know, like, this one was just intimate and real, and it was nice.
said, do you still have your mom? Yes, she's just not on camera.
She was on the videos.
She was there
and
in the
pictures.
She was there at the wedding.
But yeah, so that's it. And now I'm gonna turn on super chats so y'all can donate to Ronnie's wedding.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I just wanted to make that joke because I think that's really funny.
It was so affordable doing it through the courthouse. You guys have no idea. Like.
Do you miss Nessa a lot?
It's great. Yes, I do. But you've also been out of town.
I've been out of town, so, like,
so it's been kind of hard to miss her, knowing that she's been.
I've been gone.
So I mean, like, I missed you when you were out of town. But
yeah,
like,
I missed you too. But, like, I missed you too.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be. We've talked about it. I don't think it's gonna be that weird, because I'm still gonna be here all the time. Like, I've been here every day this week, so.
Yeah, and we're still going to stream, and Ronnie and Aaron are figuring out a streaming setup, so, like, if she needs to go home, we can still stream together, and I can, like, figure out how to put her face on here and then keep her, like, we'll be able to do it. It's going to be really fun. And, you know, I also want to stream a little bit more to myself and play some more games, and maybe have John come in or not. I don't know. Like, on the days where Ronnie goes home and is like, I'm not streaming, or it's a different day or something.
I meant to say earlier, and I think I got caught off guard. When I accidentally was wearing my engagement ring on a live stream. It was, like, literally the
Was
week.
it when we were dressed as banana? When I was dressed as a banana?
Yeah, or, like, it was during Halloween. And I was, like, so upset at myself, because I was, like, the last thing I wanted to do was, like, I was just so mad that I wore it on the stream, because I just didn't want people to be talking. I wanted to celebrate my engagement, like, privately, but I also loved wearing the ring.
And she was trying to get used to it.
And so, yeah, I was like, it's not an engagement ring. I'm not engaged. And I was like, I straight up lied, and I'm so sorry for lying. But yeah, I just didn't want anyone talking about it. Like, that was, like, it gave me so much anxiety. Like, I went home crying. I was, like, crying that night. I was like, I messed up.
I think I saw, was it when we were dressed up in costume?
Yeah, playing Little Nightmares.
When I was wearing that banana costume, and, like, I looked back, I saw a clip, and I didn't play it out loud, because I was in a place where I couldn't play it out loud, but I was watching my face, and I'm, like, in a banana, and Ronnie's like, I'm not engaged, and I'm just going, like, my face, I look so angry, and I'm, like, because I'm, like, trying not to, like, react or anything, but I'm, like, in a freaking banana costume going, like, anyways, Let's continue.
Yeah, I apologize for having to lie to you guys.
When was the stream? It was.
Some of you guys probably would have been very respectful, but then there's some people that would have been like flooding my feeds and stuff, and I just honestly just wanted to celebrate my engagement privately. So, anyways, someone said a close up of the ring.
I think there's like,
Sure.
isn't there like clips and? Oh,
I
wait,
don't really
hold
think
on.
there is. I mean,
Wait.
if you guys have seen my Instagram, boom, look at that.
And so that's the wedding band too.
So I have the wedding band.
Wait,
as
go back a
well.
little.
It's so shiny. Hold on.
It's like really shiny.
They say it's like bad luck ticket. So this is my band.
It's no. It's only bad luck if you believe in it.
This is my band. So it's got blaze. Okay, I had to learn a lot. It has a blaze, round, and a baguette. No. It has a baguette on it. So blaze, round, and baguette. Okay, anyways. So then, and then
So
here
is
is
the rectangle thing is called the baguette.
So this is the ring. This is a princess cut, princess diamond cut. And then Aaron customized it with this company. And
And Aaron did it himself. Like that is so
I did send him some
sweet.
pictures. He knew what I was wanting. I wanted something very unique, not like the typical engagement rings that were just like a single giant rock. I just wanted something unique and something that felt timeless. So, yeah, there you go. There you have it.
So, someone asked, when did Vanessa find out about the proposal? So basically, we all knew. Here's what I'm gonna tell you my story because I don't think I've even. Maybe I've told you. I don't. It's not really that big of a deal. But basically, Aaron told when we were in Las Ventanas in Cabo for our birthday. Aaron showed us a picture of the ring, and we were all like, "Whoa!"
No way.
Yeah. That's when he showed us the picture of the ring in August of what he wanted to do. Like something, not that it was made, but like what the plan was. And we were all like, yeah, that's great. And he was like, I'm going to propose on September 21st.
Okay.
Because do you remember the 21st night of September? That song, that's their song, you know?
So, it's not our song. It's just a nice song. It's one of my favorites.
It's one of Ronnie's favorite songs. That's what he was like, September 21st, I'm going to propose to her. Well, guess what we were doing on September 21st? September 21st, and then he was planning on going to one of the gardens here in LA. There's a ton of like amazing gardens that are beautiful to like, that's like the perfect place to get proposed to. Unfortunately, pretty much all of the gardens, you have to have a filming permit, you have to have an engagement permit, you have to have all these permits to even like propose there. So he couldn't, like the gardens he wanted to do it, like the one that is
all the way far away,
the ones close here, you have to have permits. So they
absurd.
were like, nope, out of the picture. So then poor Aaron is all like trying to find a freaking garden to like take you to propose to you. And then the 21st of September rolls around and we are filming Breaking Into College. We filmed Breaking Into College from September. Hold on, I tell you. We filmed. Oh wait, no. Sorry. September 21st was the week before filming Breaking Into College, and it was a very stressful week. And on the 21st, there was just a lot going on that day. Like I think something. The 21st just ended up not working. We were stressing out about getting everything ready to film for Breaking Into College, and Aaron hadn't found a garden to propose to. It just kind of was like, and then that's all I pretty much heard. I didn't really, like, that was it. The 21st came around, and I was like, well, I guess he didn't propose. And then we had a 2-day break during Breaking Into College, which was on the 30th and the 1st of November, and he proposed on the 30th? I forget. He proposed one of those days when we had our break.
It was a Thursday.
But he kind of was just like, I'm doing it this week. And we were like, oh, okay. And that was it. He kind of just, I think he was so stressed out about finding a garden, and it was making him really nervous that he kind of forgot to really give us the details of what was going on. So on the day he like proposed, like his family comes over and stuff, and we're supposed to surprise them. Like, I don't know if you guys saw in the video, like we were all there to surprise Ronnie when he came back to the house. But leading up to that whole day, he was supposed to keep us updated on when he proposed and when they were coming back to the house, so we would have everything ready. And we just did not hear from him like all day long. And we were like, well, did he propose? Did she say no? Like, what is going on? And we get a text from Ronnie in our family group chat that says, giving Guppy a bath. And we're all like, what is going on? We're like, why?
Yeah, I texted, and then I was like, is it okay if we bring some blankets over to wash? Because the washer and dryer in the apartment is small. So I was like, Erin, just bring them over to my house, and we'll just wash them.
She's like, can we do some laundry? Look at Guppy, he just got a bath. LOL. And we're all like,
I wrapped Guppy up in here. I'll show the picture.
We're like, did he propose or not? Because at that point, it was like 3:00. And like, everyone was supposed to come at like 6 at our house because we had dinner reservations later that night to celebrate. And so we're all like, and in the meantime, John and I are getting stuff to like kind of decorate to make it seem like we, I don't know, to decorate and we got a little cookie cake because Erin loves cookie cake and so do we. And then the people at the store didn't, like, it was this kid and he was like, here's a cookie cake, and we're like, can we get some icing on it and have someone write, congrats to Ronnie and Erin? And the guy was like, that was the picture. That was the picture she sent.
I sent this picture of Guppy to the group chat.
And we were like,
it was the 30th,
so confused. Anyways, I'm at the store, and the cookie cake, the guy's like, there's no one here working to decorate it with icing. And John was helping me, and he was like, well, could you give us icing? And the guy was like, yeah. And he like grabbed the bags that they legit used to like decorate and just gave them to us. So John and I, we rush home and we try to decorate the cake and get everything ready. And then Erin's family is here, and then we're like, so did he propose or not? Because we still hadn't heard from him. And then I think at one point he texted my dad saying, on the way. And then I looked and I was like, well, are they on the way home? And I looked at Ronnie's location, and they were like stopped somewhere at like a grocery store or something, and they were there for like a long time. I was like, so did he propose or not? I was so confused. But long story short, he proposed. He just like, I bet it was really hard to try to communicate to all of us, like, I'm about to propose, it's gonna happen, like, because she would have seen it. She would have been like, who are you texting? Because we all know she kind of peeks at, phones. Like, she saw my text just earlier about my grandma.
I couldn't read it.
I know, but like, you probably would have been like, why are you texting my dad? What's he saying? Because that's just what you do. Like, you don't just text our dad.
Right.
So it was a really funny, experience that happened. And, unfortunately, in the video, you can't see me hug Ronnie and stuff. So it looks like I'm not even there to celebrate. I got the balloons, the cake, and I was sitting there, and when we watched it, I was like, oh, people are going to think I didn't care and wasn't there. And I was like, well, whatever. You can't control what people think, so it's okay. But it was a really funny day. And yeah, it was that was my experience with Erin proposing and stuff. Like, it just kind of was like, I mean, I don't know. He just didn't really say much. He was like, I got it. And then the garden he ended up going to was like partially dead, I guess. It still looked beautiful in the video though. I don't know what you meant when he's like, it's all dead. No?
Wait, what'd you say? I was reading comments. What did you say?
I was just saying that in the garden he ended up finding that would allow them to probably film and propose ended up being like dead.
Yeah, partially dead.
It wasn't. It was still really
it was
pretty.
Still really
looking.
pretty.
I was waiting to see you guys hug, and the camera pans away. I was like, no.
I know. But it was because my dad hugged Aaron right at the time, and he was giving him a hug.
Well, and to be quite honest, like when my dad was filming everyone and stuff, like no one, Aaron or Ronnie didn't ask that part to be filmed. Like no one was like, oh, let's film this. No one was thinking, and my dad, I think, just last minute was like, ooh, let me film on my phone the reaction. And it wasn't even, I don't even think it was like, this is going on YouTube. It was just like, I'm filming this for memories. And because that's the only video that was taken, he used it. And unfortunately, he like just panned away.
I know.
When we hug each other. Did you see the meme of like John though?
Yeah, I did.
Sitting on the counter when he was like,
yeah, it was funny.
It's really funny. But yeah.
Oh, what's my side of the story about the day?
Yeah, you should tell them about the day because I think
yeah, so I think so I actually was not wanting to hang out that day.
With Aaron. She didn't want to hang out.
I literally was like, I said to my parents, I was like, you guys, I am exhausted. I was like, Aaron is wanting to take me out to breakfast and just have a chill day, but I was like, but I do not feel like driving right now. Like, I think I might just stay here. And then my dad was like, no, you should go hang out with him. I was like, okay, fine, I'll go hang out with him. And so I was like, you know what? I'll wear something cute today. Because you never know.
You seemed really annoyed at Aaron.
So I was like, okay, I'm just going to wear something cute and we'll hang out and stuff. And so we went to breakfast. He was vlogging. We didn't put that footage in the proposal because it was just too loud at breakfast. But, and then we went back to the apartment. It was such a normal day. It just didn't feel like anything was happening. But Aaron did do something that I now I realized after he proposed. He stress ate at breakfast. He ate everything. He even ate my food that I didn't finish. We got breakfast tacos. He got one and I got a plate and had like 3 breakfast tacos on each. And then we got like a pancake. So I only had like 1.5 because the tacos were big. He ate the rest of my food plus the rest of the pancakes and his
That's
tacos.
why in the video you sounded mad.
Wait, what?
Just like, because you didn't want to hang out that day. It was just funny. They're just saying people.
Oh, what? Okay, hold on. No. Okay, so what happened? So then later on, we're like chilling, watching TV and stuff. And I'm like, hey, Aaron, Guppy stinks. I was like, can we give him a bath? And he was like, yeah, okay, we can give him a bath. And I was like, oh, Aaron, these blankets stink and smell of Guppy too. Is it okay if we bring them over to my house and wash them later? And he was like, yeah, we can do that. And he was like, okay, but Bronny, but you know, after my concussion, like I want to get back into vlogging. And he's like, I want to get back into vlogging and I want to take Guppy somewhere fun and for my first vlog back. And I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, I know there's like a little like garden down the street. We can go there. And he was like, yeah, we can do that. And I was like, okay. And so he made it think it was my idea to go to this garden. And so we get to this garden and we're just walking. We're walking Guppy. And I accidentally take us the wrong way. I ended up taking us to like a hiking trail. And I was like, oh, because I misread the signs. So then I was just annoyed at myself. And then I didn't wear the right shoes. I wasn't in the right attire. Neither was Aaron. But we got to the top of the hill. It was so pretty. And then like he's like, okay, I want to go see this pink tree. And I'm like, oh. And he's like, I want to vlog it for the tree. I want to vlog the tree. So I'm like, oh, okay. And so we see this pink tree. He sets his camera down. And then he hands me a phone to film. And he's like, hey, can you vlog me giving Guppy water in front of the pink tree? And I was like, okay. And it's very obvious what he's about to do. But because, like, you guys, I had no idea. So it was just like, I didn't know. Like, he was on his knee giving Guppy water. And like when you know that it's a proposal video, it's very obvious what he was about to do. So I'm vlogging and I'm like, this is an okay angle of Guppy. And then he's like, okay. And he's like, Ronnie. And I'm like, and I see this red box and I'm like, what? Wait, really? Really? He was like, yeah. And then I just started crying. Well, and then he tells me that he didn't even say what he wanted to say. He was just so nervous. And then it was just very emotional. And then I was like, oh my gosh. And then Guppy was like, can we go? Guppy was like, please. He was like, what are we doing here? These wood chips are poking my feet. And so anyway, so then we're in the car and he was like, but we were already planning to go to dinner with my family anyway. So I knew that dinner was part of the agenda. And so we were trying to film it before dinner and a vlog before dinner and take Guppy out to go, do his thing at this garden before we go see them for dinner. And then he's like, well, Alex is also going to be there too, now because he knows that we're getting engaged and we're all going to go celebrate. I'm like, okay. And so we get there to the house. I walk down and then I see everyone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, everyone's here. Like, I was shocked that everyone was there. Like, it was...
Well, because everyone flew in from out of town.
And they had been there for a couple days.
And they hid it.
And I had no idea.
They hid it from Ronnie. They were like, we're not telling Ronnie. But it was so great. Well, and didn't Aaron tell you at breakfast, too, that the ring wasn't ready yet?
Well, and I gotta explain that.
Oh.
Okay, so I didn't want to explain this. Okay, because it's just... So Aaron did not ask for my parents' blessing by himself. We asked them together because that's how my parents did it with my grandparents. They both sat down with my grandparents and they asked for their blessing to get married together. So, like, for me, that was like a very big turning point. And now I have to explain why. Like,
well, I think it's really special that you guys did that.
Yeah, but a lot of people get upset when they're like, "Wait, so you knew?"
She didn't know though.
I wanted to ask them together because it's a big decision. It's a big decision, and like I'm not going to be there to be part of this decision. Like, I at least want to talk about it, So I knew that, like, for me, when my parents were like, yes, to both me and Aaron, it was like kind of like a very big turning point in my life. And so I still didn't know when Aaron was going to officially propose and do all that. And I was sending him like inspiration for rings and stuff. So, but yeah, that's how that happened. And I'm really happy that we did it that way. And, we had some people, like, questioning, like, they're like, but doesn't that ruin the surprise? But I was like, no, because, like, I have so much clarity and peace now that my family approves of me and Aaron getting married. So it was just, like, for me, it was very, very special to do it that way. But a lot of people, like, in what I experienced was a lot of people were like, you knew? Doesn't that ruin it? And I'm like, no, it doesn't. So that's why I didn't even want to bring it up. So,
and what our family is different. Like, it's really special, and like everyone's case is like different. And I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I don't know. I didn't. No, I'm sorry. But it's. I think it's a really special thing that you guys did it together. And like Aaron would always joke or not, and like always kept Ronnie up in the air. So like she clearly didn't know, and it was a very special surprise for her, and it was just a really special moment. And a lot of people in the comments agree with talking to parents with both people. Like, there's no right or wrong of what you're supposed to do. Like Ronnie said in the beginning, like everything they did was, not traditional. They didn't want to be traditional. They didn't want to do like all the traditions of how people get married and all of that. They wanted to just do it their way, and I think that's really special and important. And
yeah, so that's how we did it.
It's extremely special how you did it. Yeah, I think it's thanks. So cool.
You guys look like you're on a spell when you guys read comments.
I know, it's really
so hard to read them. I try and read them all fast, especially with slow mode on.
Serious relationships should talk about marriage if that's where it was going. I agree. I don't think, there's any problems with talking to parents, especially our parents. They have so much wisdom about marriage and advice to give. And it's, you should be talking to people who are married if you are wanting to make that decision. It's not just like a, woo, let's just get married. It's like, it's a life commitment, and to get people's opinions and talk and have family discussions, that is so important. It's not talked about. So yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it's been a really good thing, and I think how they handled it and like kept Ron private and everything is just so special, and just it was just dealt with really, really like healthy and just perfect for how Ronnie and Aaron wanted to do stuff.
And to us, marriage is just so much more than getting married. It was like we were ready to make like a life commitment together. Like this was like a big decision for the both of us. And I like the way we've done things, and it has been non-traditional. And we've been non-traditional from the start. So
yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, and I'm very happy. It's only been a little bit, it's only been like a week since we've been married. So it's so crazy to even think about that. And Ronnie, you still miss your room? So I joke about the apartment, but when I was like, I'm gonna miss this house. But the apartment's so cute too. We've done such a good job at decorating it. When Aaron first moved to that apartment, I knew that the furniture that he was going to get was probably going to stay with us until we got a house. And that was before we even like asked for like anyone's blessing. So I was like, in my head, I was like, this furniture needs to be good. I was like, I need to have a big say in what this furniture is. So we pretty much split like halves. We went halvesies on the furniture. Like Aaron got a lot. He paid for some of it. I paid for some of it. And so the longer we've been staying there, well, Aaron's been staying there. The first couple months were great because the neighbor below was perfect. He was a dad. He was like great. He was quiet. Now the people below us are college kids who are in like a fraternity or something. I don't know about a fraternity, but they're college kids, and they're a little loud on the weekends. And they play their football games very loudly, so. But you know what? It's okay, because the apartment is,
it's really cute.
It's really cute.
Ronnie's been helping Aaron decorate it for like the longest time. And so it's very like Ronnie and Aaron-esque.
Yeah, it's
so
cute.
Sweet and cute.
And so, like, we were thinking about getting a house and stuff, but the market right now is just so terrible. Like, houses are selling, like, there's like a price point that they're like asking, and then people are going like $100,000 over the asking price, and it's just like not worth looking into a house right now. So anyway, someone said, how come we weren't invited to the wedding? Oh, that's another thing that I wanted to be private about was, like, we were engaged for, like, a day on social media. But, like, in reality, we were engaged for several months. But on social media, I was seeing people like, I'm going to crash the wedding. Like, I'm going to find the wedding place and stuff. Like, I want to be a part of the wedding and all of this and this. And I was like, ha, it already happened. You can't find it. And so to me, that was also very important the way we did it, because the last thing I would have wanted was like you guys showing up. Like, no offense, but like that would have been a disaster. Like, think about it.
There were people.
I know there were some people.
There were people
because it's still a public courthouse. Place. It's a public place, and there were some people I think who recognized me and Aaron, but they're a little too young to be on social media, so we were And no one, no, it didn't get leaked or anything.
I wanted to bring the rings. Apparently, I gave Ronnie the wrong ring.
Oh, yeah, like the wedding, like the ceremony, like apparently I wasn't supposed to be holding the flowers. I was supposed to be holding his hands. And then I handed the flowers later.
There's all these things that make it so technical and not special.
I was like, what? And I was like,
I'm all like, here. And
she
I handed Ronnie her ring.
And apparently she was supposed to hand me Aaron's ring. So then me and Aaron are like,
and I'm like
holding my ring and he's holding his ring. And I'm like, and then we just.
Someone told me, Vanessa, you're supposed to hand Ronnie the ring. And I'm like, okay. And then I grabbed that ring and I'm like,
that one lady with the umbrella in the back of the picture. I know, like Red sees a "You may now kiss the bride." She's standing there in the background. It was just like, really?
But it's okay because it's a public place. But I was like, I wonder if any of these people like know who they are and like are going to expose it. But thankfully,
it was funny because like after we like kissed and we looked to the crowd, there was a group of people standing watching that were just there at the courthouse just to like walk around, and they were all like, yay. There was a security guard at our wedding. A homeless man attended the wedding.
Well, that's great. He got to see something special and romantic.
But he was so nice. He was a really nice man, and so, but yeah, there were there's a couple people watching that I was like, oh.
It's okay though. It worked out and it was perfectly perfect. It was it went how it was supposed to go. I've been having hiccups all day.
She has been having hiccups.
I want to show you guys what I gave Ronnie for Christmas. I think you guys will like it.
I have one too.
I don't have a frame. I gave Ronnie a picture frame of a picture of us for Christmas.
It's so cute.
As my wedding gift.
I have it on my nightstand.
This was a never before seen picture of the Merrell twins as babies. I put it in a really nice like marble white frame.
It's really cute.
And I put this picture in there. And she was I gave it to her. And I was like, so you can remember me? And she was...
I was like, why not a recent picture?
Because this is one of my favorite photos.
It's so cute.
They're so cute. Like, we're in pink and purple. And, like, it's, like, our childhood home where we grew up. And it's just, like, such a cute, like, little picture. And we look so happy. And Ronnie likes hugs. And I don't really hug her anymore.
She used to hug me.
I'm not hugging you now when you leave.
Anyway,
I've seen that picture before.
On my nightstand. I think we've posted this before.
What?
I think we've posted it.
No.
I think it's on Merrell.
I posted the other one.
Oh, of us in these outfits?
Yeah, or I don't know. Maybe it is out there. Well, anyways, we have seen that. Anyways, it's my favorite picture. Because I went through my Instagram and I didn't see it, so maybe it was posted on yours or Merrell Twins or something. But I like it a lot. I also gave Ronnie some shoes, which have you worn?
No, because it was raining.
Oh, do you like them?
Yeah, I like them. I just haven't worn them because, like I said, it was raining and I did not want to get them dirty.
She said she wanted white shoes that were not Air Force Ones because it makes us look young.
Yeah,
and it does. It makes us look very young and like I don't know. Anyways, I got her some plain white shoes that are not young looking, and yeah. I gave her that, and then what else did I give you for Christmas?
Someone said, Ronnie, is your hair darker? It looks darker.
Oh, it is. It's darker than mine.
I went a little darker for the wedding because I didn't want, because if you turn, not that this is a bad thing, but if you see, I can't really tell if you can see it because of the glare. Can you look in there? No. Never mind. Nessa, stop moving like that.
Well, what do you want me?
I want to show. So like, no, don't take it down. Don't take it down. So like, if you look that way. Look to your right. Okay. So if you put your hair up in a bun, you see how we have our natural dark hair right here, but then the bun itself is so much lighter. I just wanted a dark bun that just like, it blended. I just wanted more blend. So that's why
So that way
I
when
went a little darker. That way when I look at the pictures, I wouldn't be like looking at my hair going, ah.
Well, I'm a strong believer in if you're going to get married, and you should try your best to have your natural hair. I don't know. That's just my opinion, because I don't want to look back at photos if, like, let's say I went like blonde or something. I don't know. I think in the future I would regret it, because that's not my natural hair color, and I'd rather get married in natural hair. So I think that's why Ronnie.
This still isn't my natural hair color,
but it
still
looks
looks pretty
and
dark.
it's really pretty.
I still have the balayage highlights. What she ended up doing was the blonde pieces. She put a toner on them, right? Or no, a glaze. She put a dark glaze on them. So, but yeah, I like it. So I think it's really pretty. I think I want to ask her for layers. I miss layers. Anyway, someone asked me how the wedding dress process was. Maybe on another live stream we can review the dresses that were a no. Or maybe we could do it for a YouTube video.
And it's funny because, like, I know some other people who are getting like married this year. Not any of our friends or like YouTubers. It's just other people who are not on YouTube. They're getting married and stuff, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going wedding dress shopping and everything. And I was like, here's my number one advice. And here, this is to anyone else who, for prom dresses, just any type of a dress that you're going to be taking pictures in, weddings, whatever, take a picture to make sure the dress photographs well. A dress could look really pretty on you in person, but sometimes on camera, dresses just do not look the same. And so my advice is, when you're dress shopping for a special event that you're going to be taking photos in, make sure you take photos to see how the dress looks on camera. That was so important, because Ronnie looked pretty in every single gown that she tried on. She did. She looked gorgeous.
Thank
she
you.
looked gorgeous, and even the people
they're like, it's so pretty. But then I tried on. I'm like, this is gorgeous, but not what I want.
And even when you take photos in it, it's like.
But also, can I explain, you guys? I had no idea how long it takes for you to get your wedding dress. Like, they say it typically takes about 8 to 9 months to actually like wait for your dress to come in, and then when it's in, you have to get it altered. So then I'm like stressing out, because here I'm getting proposed to in September, and the reason why we wanted to do the wedding in December was the family is already here, and it was just like, it's just easy. And so there were a lot of places that wouldn't have dresses in so quickly. So I paid. There was this one place in Beverly Hills, and I paid some good money to have it like fast shipped. Like it came within like 2 months.
It was really fast.
And then I got the dress, I put it on, and then within a week the alterations were done, and I went and picked it up. It was so quick, and yeah, it was a little bit stressful, because the place wasn't really answering all the time.
Oh, someone's saying, show us the dresses in a video and tell us how it went. We could make it into a video.
We could.
How our dress shopping experience.
I know we didn't vlog any
we just
of
didn't,
it.
We didn't
because
vlog
I just
it.
didn't.
Well, we were like keeping it low key.
First of all, the last thing I would have wanted to do, and I know other people are different, but like for me, if I was focused on making a YouTube video while dress shopping, I would not have been able to like focus on me dress shopping. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and, you know, Ronnie wanted it to be genuine. She didn't want to like be having to film or have me filming and you know, being like, how do you like this dress? And her being like, but do you know what I mean?
I just didn't want to do that. But like, here's the thing: like, we're not saying that it's a bad thing to be doing that.
No, it's not.
Like, it's okay that people do that.
Ronnie
I just didn't want to do that.
And well, I didn't want to film it either. I wanted to look at the dresses.
Yeah, we wanted to be present.
And like we would make Ronnie try on dresses too. I'd be like, try this one on. I'd be like, ooh, this one. And she'd be like, no, Nessa, that's something you would wear. And I'd go, oh.
Yeah, her and Jasmine kept pulling dresses that were like, you should try this. And I was like, Jasmine, you would wear that. That's something you would wear. And then she'd be like, you're right. And then the same with Nessa. I'd be like, Ronnie, this one. This is it. And she'd be like, I have another dress I want to try on. I'll try that on later. I'm like, but you know what's so crazy right now? Like the trend in wedding dresses is like lace, flowers, sparkles, beads, and all the other dresses I tried on were pretty much that. And the place I went to didn't have a lot of just pure like satin. I don't even know what kind of material my dress is, but just like a plain dress. And I was like, for a court wedding, I want a plain, simple dress. And then the place I went to had it. So
we should talk. If you want to, we should talk more about it on a video. That would be fun.
On a video? You think so?
Or a live stream. Doesn't matter.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
We can figure it out. Maybe, yeah, we can talk about it on a different stream or something.
Oh my gosh. And then the thing that I think made the whole entire dress was the veil.
Oh, it had a bow on it.
It had a bow. It was this really cute veil, and I had the option of keeping it long where it would like drag or like cutting it short, and I was like, I want it short. And then I had that really pretty bow in the back. You guys, it was so cute.
It was really cute.
And as soon as I put it on, I was like, ah. But like she had put it on earlier with a different dress, and I was like, oh yeah, it's cute. But then when I tried it on with my dress that I picked, I was just like, oh my gosh.
And I started crying. Me and my mom and Jasmine all went,
oh. Yeah, everyone started crying. And then me, I'm like, does it look good?
Ronnie was like, are you sure?
I was like, are you sure? And I was I'm so like,
and we're all like bawling. We're like, this is it.
And then I'm like, are you sure I look good? Because like, I don't know.
I think everything turned out so well. The dress was so perfect for Ronnie. It was just totally her like style. The bow was so cute. Just everything was so perfect.
Your jumpsuit was so pretty for the reception. I wouldn't even say it was a reception, but it's fine. It was just like
dinner at our house.
And I was like, I need to get out of this dress ASAP because you guys. So my dress originally, you don't see it in pictures. Before the wedding you do. It was like, it went out long. Like it went all the way back there, but I had to bustle it, which is a thing I learned. Because I was like, how do people like even function in a long wedding dress? There's this thing called bustling the dress where they have like a clear button and you like take the end of it and you connect it and then the dress becomes shorter and not as long. And I had no idea that was a thing because like they don't talk about that. Like you don't talk like when you go to a wedding, to someone's wedding, you don't notice that. So I don't know. That was very new to me. And so because it was raining, my dress started picking up all this water. So I had to like bustle it. And even while it was bustled, my dress was still holding a bunch of water. And so when I was in the car on the way home, I was just sitting in this cold, sopping wet dress. And I was like, I need to change into something, which that was actually your jumpsuit that you wore for a red carpet premiere, for the Avengers premiere, right?
I don't know. It was a jumpsuit that Jasmine styled, I guess me in.
I think it was you.
Someone in. I guess it was me. And then the brand let me keep it. And I think somehow it ended up in Ronnie's closet, and I don't know how, but
I think I wore it to an event or something.
I think she wore something like that, but she was like, event. Is that white jumpsuit in there? I need a change. And I was like, okay.
Because she got home before me.
I got home before, and I was like, here it is. It's here.
And so I changed into that because I didn't know what else I would change into. So anyway, it was like, bro, was it really that cold? Y'all looked so chill and unbothered. You guys, it was so cold. But because like I'm a pro, I'm an acting pro. Also, I wasn't cold during the ceremony. How about that? So like, I was very like, because I was just so excited and nervous. I think just like the adrenaline took over during the ceremony. Like I wasn't shivering at all. And like it was just, I was very present. But then after it started to sit in, and then I was like, oh wow, it's cold. And then I didn't really want to take any photos with the coat on. I was very I insisted that I didn't wear the coat for the photos because I really liked how the dress looked. So I was just sticking it out. I was like, I'm fine.
Well, and a lot of people forget that even like 40 degrees, which is how it was like 47 degrees in California, that's still really cold. And I know throughout our whole careers on YouTube and stuff, when we've been like, it's cold, people are like, try living in Canada. It's cold here. And I'm like, guys, I don't care if it's cold or anywhere else. It's still cold here. I'm freezing. I was so cold. And like, I was holding Tiger.
Yeah.
I was holding Tiger because I felt bad. My mom was holding him with the leash, and I decided to like take over. And he was on the ground, and he was like, and I picked him up, and I went like this with my coat. I went like that, and I was like holding him, and he was like shivering in my lap. And then like
same with Guppy. Guppy was shivering.
All the dogs were freezing. Like everyone was so cold. I even doubled up on coats because I was freezing. And then when Ronnie walked down the aisle, I like stood up with Tiger, and he was like, he was like, help.
Because you know how he sits up like this and he
was
does
this.
It's really cute.
Here? He was like, I want to go home. It was just really funny. And I was holding him, and I was like, oh, I definitely need to have Ronnie see him. And then I was like, when you like walked down, I was standing there, and I was like, he's Tiger, he's here, and you were like,
I know, I was like,
oh, Tiger. It was really funny, but poor thing was freezing. I felt so bad for him. Anyways, it was a cold day. It never is cold in California, so.
And I was so upset because like usually we've had like 80 degrees Christmas, like during the Christmas it's like 80s, 70s, and then like of course I know it's good luck, but like of course it rained like during the time.
Was Corky there? No,
Corky was not
we
there.
We would not bring our cat to a place.
Talk about a disaster.
He would have ran away. He legit would have run away.
Did you have a flower girl? No, like I didn't even have like a bridal party. Like I'm telling you guys, like I really just wanted things to be non-traditional, and like
we showed up, sat, watched. I got up when I needed to give her the ring, and I sat back down holding Tiger. Oh, Tiger delivered the ring too. I was holding him.
Oh yeah.
I was like, here's the ring, and it's the wrong ring, and I'm like, here. I'm like, here, Ronnie. And it's the wrong ring, and I'm like.
So everyone's asking if I went on a honeymoon. No, I have not gone on a honeymoon yet. I think we're just waiting. We are gonna go somewhere for Aaron's birthday, but yeah, no, we're not really gonna do a honeymoon anytime soon. We're probably just going to. I think right now our biggest focus is just to save up money for a house. And you guys, getting a house right now is so expensive, and just it's a process. So. If you know, you know. But like for those of you who are young and like don't understand, sometimes you just gotta prioritize things, okay? You have to prioritize things. Now that I'm married, so now I'm prioritizing what's gonna be best for me and Aaron. And so I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I think I just wanna say thank you so much to everyone for all of the love and support during this whole process for me, Nessa, and Aaron, my family, and Aaron's family. It was really crazy, but it's been a good crazy, and it's gonna be something new that we're adjusting to.
Well, apparently I've been out of town, but apparently Ronnie's been here every day, so it's not like it's been too different. She's just not sleeping here.
Yeah,
like her room at the end of the hallway is dark, and her bed is made, and there's not a mess, and I'm like, wow, what a beautiful room. I've never seen it like this. No, I'm just kidding.
My mom was like, Ronnie, do you want to take this furniture? I was like, no, leave it here.
I know someone was like, Nessa, you should take your streaming setup and put it in Ronnie's room now that she's gone. And I'm like, I think Ronnie wants her bed because in case like nights, like let's say like Erin goes out of town for some reason and Ronnie doesn't want to be by herself, she can just come stay here. And we usually have a lot of family coming back and forth and just staying, and it would be a nice extra like room for our guests. So right now, it's all staying there. Her furniture, everything, it's all there. And we have a bunch of makeup over there in her bathroom, and she still has clothes. So it's you know, it's one of those things where she'll come here and she has pretty much all of her stuff that she needs.
Yeah. I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, it's an adjustment. Like, I'm married now.
Oh, I've seen a lot of questions about your hair and makeup for the wedding. Ronnie did do her own makeup.
Oh, wait,
and
what
hair.
have you seen?
Just people asking, like, did you do your own makeup? Did you do your own hair?
Yes,
She
I
did
did my
everything
own makeup,
herself. And I sprayed down her bun.
Oh, yeah, she helped me with my bun.
But that was it.
And you helped me brush my hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did my own makeup. I was like, I'll just do it myself. I didn't want to. The last thing I would have wanted on my wedding day is to look completely different from what I look like all the time. Like, I
think that's really good.
I just did my makeup like how I normally do.
I think that's so smart because it's like on your wedding day, at least how I feel like the way you did it was right, and like that's what I would do too. Like, you don't want to look completely different. You want to look normal. So, and like just a little bit glammed up and look nice. Like, you don't want to. If a makeup artist came in and did like your makeup completely different from how you normally do it, that's like my worst nightmare, and that's Ronnie's worst nightmare too. And like, to each their own. Everyone has their own.
But like, there are some really talented, beautiful makeup artists out there who do beautiful work on people. But I think for me, because it was just such a very chill wedding, and just, you know, I was like, I'll just do it myself. So.
Yeah. It was, and it turned out so pretty, and Ronnie does her makeup so pretty anyways.
Thank you.
It was
today. It's okay. I think I used too light of a foundation.
No.
You're just tanner than me. Like, look at your neck compared to my neck. You're just tan. I don't know. You somehow kept the summer glow. I went with the winter.
I'm also wearing white, and sometimes white makes you a little bit more tan than you usually are.
Yeah, but like, I think you're just a little tanner than me. But it's okay. All right. Well, anyway, you guys, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure talking to you and talking about my day and stuff. I'm sure there'll be so many more questions next time we stream.
Like in the future and stuff. But thank you guys so much for being so positive and kind to Ronnie and Erin, and just accepting and being okay with.
Wait, someone said, what type of cake was your wedding cake? You guys, it was not good for me because I'm lactose intolerant, but I still ate it. It was this strawberry yogurt cake. I've never heard of that before, but it was the most delicious thing I've had. Did you like it?
I did. I never liked stuff like that, but I liked it.
Yeah, it was like a yogurt, like a Greek yogurt icing with strawberries and fruit, and it was just delicious.
It was really
delicious.
Good. But again, thank you guys so much.
And thank you for everyone who's been saying congrats and wishing me all the best of luck and stuff. And anyway.
Thank you guys for being supportive and understanding and supporting Ronnie and Erin's relationship in their marriage, and just being so kind and loving towards them. That has meant a lot. I also was very stressed out about comments, and all I read was just positive things, and it just made me feel so happy that you guys were accepting it and not mad that they kept it a secret or whatever for 4 years that Run was real. So yeah, it's been a fun journey. It's been fun. It was hard hiding it sometimes that Run was real, but we slipped up here and there. I think Ronnie one time said, me and my boyfriend went to, I think it was on a member stream.
Yeah.
On a member stream, she was like, we went, they went to the border in California. You can go to Tijuana, and they were just,
wait, we don't have to talk
anyways, but it was just, she slipped up and said, my boyfriend, something. And everybody was like, boyfriend? All the members were like, boyfriend? And Ronnie was like, ah! It was all really funny. But, like, there's just, like, those moments were just really funny and just, I don't know. You guys were always supportive and played along. And it's been a really fun journey, and I can't wait to see Ronnie and Aaron's marriage play out and just, this new chapter in life. It's going to be fun.
I'm so excited.
And on the bright side, she's, like, here every day already. So we're going to, like, still film. We'll still stream. And we're entering a new chapter of life. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be great.
All right. Well, on that note, you guys, love you so much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So sorry for we were supposed to stream like earlier, but it's fine. But anyways,
I was out of town.
We'll see you guys next week. And
love you guys.
We'll talk to you guys then.
Bye. Bye.